Dr. Darlington, what are your reactions concerning the allegations made? I raised the question earlier, but you did not answer. Allegations of not presenting the supplementary budget, the issue of gross misconduct. A lot of allegations have been raised against the governor. What are your reactions concerning this and the relationship between the governor and his political godfather?
You see, first of all, the man in your studio knows that he's talking from a distance. And these are men that dabble into the stories they don't understand. I am on ground in Rivers State. I worked under the former governor of Rivers State, the FCT minister. Now, the point is made straight. You were asking, what is the ground? If you read or follow up the spokesman of Rivers State House of Assembly, Enemi George, where he said, and which is one of their grounds, that His Excellency the governor refused to present the supplementary budget. My dear brother, a man that requires money, or whether Rivers State needs more money outside the budget that was passed during the emergency rule, is the governor. If there is need for additional funds, he will approach the House of Assembly. But what happened is that as soon as the emergency rule ended, the governor met with the speaker and the leader of the House, Speaker Right Honorable Martin Zambewule, and Major Jack, who is the leader of the House, and 3 other elders in Rivers State. They met in their house, in the elders' house. And the issue of supplementary budget was came up. And the governor said, look, gentlemen, we are in November. By December, I will be presenting an appropriation bill. Because then we are saying that the interest of the assembly was not captured in that budget that was presented by the former sole administrator. And he said, even my own interest, I have no input on it. But we are this is November. By December, we'll be presenting a budget where all interest will be captured. If you say the assembly interest is not captured. By the way, if you're actually working for Rivers people, why don't you agree with the governor? What is the interest that is not being captured? And that takes me to the point my friend there was saying whether it's an allegation or not. Governor gave, there was 100,000 naira that was given to all civil servants in Rivers State, including the assembly members. They returned it or they rejected it because it was not captured. And I can tell you with evidence, come in your next program, I will provide evidence that will show you the 350 million naira that was given to them and the SUV car, Land Cruiser, 2024, what over 200 million naira that was given to them, 2025, what over 200 million naira that was given to them. The question is that, was it appropriated? Is it in the appropriation bill? The answer is no. Because a man said there is no need for appropriation or supplementary bill that will capture your interest as you so claim. For us, the governor is determined in carrying out services. Now you talk about the injunction that was given or whether we are advising the governor rightly or not. My dear brother, we have lawyers, we have the Attorney General of Rivers State. Now, if a court has given an injunction, according to you, whether rightly or wrongly, it needs to be vacated. They are not stopping the process. What they are saying is that there are issues to be discussed. What are other grounds? He said that the governor is spending out of the budget. How do you know? The budget was passed by, remember, we are supposed to present budget before the crisis, which they deliberately ignored. Upon the third SMS that was sent, upon the letter that was written to them, first of all, they say letters were not properly addressed, and the governor wrote again. Now, the governor made a budget proposal of about 1.2 trillion naira. But when the sole administrator came, our budget raised to up to 1.4 or thereabout. He's saying that there is no need for it. Almost at the year ended. What are we fighting for? So, my dear brother, the governor is on the right track.
Okay.
And the people of Rivers State are in support. This thing that is happening, I can tell you for free, it is not about the presentation of appropriation bill. It is never about Rivers State House of Assembly and Governor Fubara, as you can claim. What we understand is that the power also that has been on board from the second month of this administration, running up to 3 years now. And you said, how can the governor not approach or get one person by his side? You saw people that got or became aware of the truth and said that they are withdrawing their signature, and the next day, in the series of the dramas that will unfold.
You need to be specific. Dr. Oji, you need to be.
I can assure you that Rivers people will survive this process.
The part also that you made mention is between who and who. You are not specific about that.
Do I need to be specific? Your media house is all over Rivers State. You saw what happened within 17 days in Rivers State. You saw when INEC has never lifted campaign. There is no timetable drawn up, and Rivers State was on fire every day, as far as I'm concerned, for the bad news. But thank God, everywhere is coming down, and by the grace of God, don't worry, in the coming days you will understand it will be clearer. Okay. But one thing you must take to the bank is that His Excellency the Governor will survive this process.
All right, Mr. Olude.